It's Wednesday, September 10th, and the Bears lose a heartbreaker on Monday Night Football to the Minnesota Vikings. We have that and much, much more covering all of Week 1 NFL. Let's get to it. What's up, everyone? Thanks for joining the Raid Podcast. Alex, Bears lose a heartbreaker at Soldier Field against Minnesota. First thoughts. How you feeling?
I'm feeling. There are emotions.
That's good. You're not numb. You're not numb.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been spending all day thinking about what I was gonna say about the Bears. Because I actually have a mix of positive and negative. Obviously, it sucks because the fucking Bears lost. Of course, they lost because they're the Bears, and nothing can go right for the Bears. And they always find ways to lose, and different ways to lose, and it's never the same. And it's like every time they got you, they're just gonna fucking pull you right back down to the bottom where you belong. So, with that said, there are a lot of positives that came with the game. I'm not gonna dive too deep into it because they fucking lost, and I don't want to sound like a absolute homer about what happened yesterday.
In denial, yeah.
Because it was a meltdown for sure. But yeah, I mean, obviously not good. Not feeling good, Jimmy. What do you want me to say?
Yeah, no, I'm in the same boat. I think if we were to record this yesterday, it's Tuesday right now. If we were to record it after the game, my whole demeanor would have been way worse. I think I would have been a lot more negative. Even though I've seen a lot more negative things now, I feel like. But yeah, it's not good. But I feel less. It's like, okay, it's week 1. It's okay. The Vikings were a good team last year. Obviously, they have J.J. McCarthy starting, who didn't have a good first half. Had one of the worst first halves I've seen from someone in a while. But stuck it out, grinded it out, and yeah, I just like I said, it's just so many things you can hang your hat on. You can blame the refs, which I know I tweeted out. The refs, I mean, some really bad calls there down the stretch, throughout the game, really. And then it just, I don't know. It just seems like I don't know where to start. Where do you want to start with this? Do you want to start from the beginning, middle, end? I mean, we can start at the beginning. First drive was awesome.
First drive was cool.
First drive was sick. Opening drive touchdown. First time since, 2023.
Yeah, there were a lot of checkdowns, but hey, if you got them, take them. Yeah, I don't even know where to start because the offense did nothing really. They scored touchdown the first drive and basically the last drive, and got basically nothing in between. Essentially, obviously kicked one field goal, but yeah, no, I mean it was bad, man. Like it just didn't seem super crisp. Too many just penalties that they shouldn't be getting, false starts, stuff like that. Like, yeah, there was obviously some phantom penalties as well that we'll get into, but yeah, I mean they just didn't look like they were real crispy. And it starts with Caleb. He wasn't super accurate yesterday. It was kind of bad.
No, I mean like I said, the first drive it seemed like it was mostly checkdowns, and Caleb took what he could. He ran and scrambled very well. Didn't look like many people were open, which is kind of shocking because we talked about Ben Johnson, like everyone's gonna be open. No one was open, it seemed like, on those drives except for DeAndre Swift. And then, like you said, coming the second, third drive, he had people pretty open as you can in the NFL, and he overthrew the hell out of most people. Everything was either overthrown, knocked down by a defender. It's like, I don't know, I know Troy Aikman mentioned it a few times, but it's like no touch on the ball. Like everything he's throwing 100 miles per hour. And I don't know if that's something you can change now. I don't know if I know his footwork was definitely pretty sloppy, it looked like, for someone that's not a quarterback. But I mean, what I could see on TV is like his footwork was kind of, he's scampering around and then overthrow it a few times. But yeah, Caleb needs to clean that up.
Also, I don't know, I didn't hear anyone mention it, but it happened 3 times where he threw the ball and then just fell forward into the lineman and fell to the ground. I don't know if you saw that.
No, I did not see that.
Like he would throw it and his feet would come out from under him and he would just fall into the lineman. It happened 3 times. The first time it happened, I'm like, all right, whatever. And then it happened again. I was like, and then the last time I looked at it, there was no reason it should have happened. There was no He literally like his feet came out from underneath him.
Like an
It was
outfielder, like an outfielder thrown home, and they just like full
yes,
dive.
that's exactly what it was. It was weird. I've never seen that from a quarterback, and that's not a good thing to see from a quarterback.
No.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Like, it's just tough because, it's week one. You're going against probably. I mean, they were one of the best, like, defenses in the league last year. They were top 5 defense. They had one of the best defensive lines in the league. The offensive line was mixed during the game. Joe Jackson sucked.
Jonah Jackson's horrible, dude.
So bad. Drew Dalman.
Everyone else was pretty decent. Yeah, Drew Dalman wasn't great.
He looked confused. I feel like there was a couple plays where he just didn't like
block the guy
like, the
in
right
front of
guy.
him.
Yeah. Donald Wright was good. Joe Tooney was good. Marcus Jones was fine. But yeah, those two. I mean, especially Jonah Jackson was.
Jonah Jackson was a liability because maybe it was the communication with Dalman. They just didn't talk right because it seemed like it was between those two. If you rushed that gap, you had a free shot, and it was just DeAndre Swift 1-on-1, and half the time he wouldn't block him. So like I don't know what they were looking at or what they were communicating or what the play call was, but it wasn't good.
No, it was terrible. But I mean, hey, we're just sticking with the first half at least. Defense was fucking awesome in the first half. They didn't let up really anything. I mean, they gave up a deep ball at the end of the half to let up a field goal. They had like Nashawn Wright had a penalty that put him in field goal range, but outside of
that was a
like,
bullshit penalty. By the way, fuck that penalty.
Outside of that, the Vikings did nothing really offensively in the first half. So that's good to see. And like at the end of the day, the offense was doing literally nothing. They were coming on and off the field. Like defense is gonna get tired at some point.
That's what happened in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you can't just be like flying around for 60 minutes straight. Like it's just whatever you say. It's not too hard, especially week one where you're not used to doing all this. So feel for them because I'm sure some people are gonna blame them for kind of collapsing at the end, but. There's almost so much you can do against Kevin O'Connell. Like he's not gonna be shut down for 60 minutes when you're out there the whole time. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, you hit it right in the head there. Like the defense was great until the fourth quarter whenever it got tired. Not only is it week one, they're missing. I mean, start off they're missing Kyle Gordon, Jalen Johnson, and T.J. Edwards, who is like, that's 3 of your better players. I would say maybe top 5 players on defense.
Probably top 2 defensive players at least with Kyle Gordon and Jalen Johnson, I would say.
Yeah, exactly. So you're missing those guys. You're already exhausted. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense. But even the first half, they looked great on defense. The offense was lacking. And second half, you thought maybe things were going to change. Did you start the game or start the half off with a pick six? You're like, oh, here we go, dude. And it first starts off 3-and-out, which is unfortunate after you get the ball back, but. You get the pick six, it felt like, okay, that's the game. They just need to capitalize here, and it doesn't seem like they ever could.
No. And to be fair, like, the offense didn't look that bad in the first half. They just couldn't capitalize. Like, they got down, went for it on fourth down, didn't get it.
True. I like that move, though. I wrote that down. I was like, Ben Johnson aggressive. I liked it.
Yeah. No, I did, too. And really, you could say whatever, and we're going to go back and forth on all of this shit. There's, like, 50 different reasons why they lost. If like 1 or 2 things could have changed, they would have won the game. But like if the offense just did like scores in the first half and like puts the score out way more than it should have been going into halftime, like I feel like that would have been just a different game in general.
Yes.
You gotta have way more confidence as an offense. They would have been scrambling more. So it just sucks. Yeah, I have a lot of notes if you want me to start going through.
Yeah, start ripping off it. I mean, we kind of recapped the game. I mean, we can get to the fourth quarter. We'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, rip off some notes before we get to the fourth.
Yeah. Dio Dangbo looked fucking really good.
Yes, it was awesome.
Yeah, like he was everywhere. I know they were missing Christian Darrisaw, which obviously is a top probably 5 left tackle in the NFL. So that sucks for them.
Who cares?
Really, yeah, the Jalen Johnson to him and Kyle Gordon to fucking Jordan Addison. I think that's comparable losses probably. So can't put too much like, the Birds were down that many guys. I don't think because they were down, those guys in offense. But he looked really good. He got that bullshit hands to face.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. That's crazy. Hands like here, and the guy's a head snap back. I don't know.
Oh,
whatever.
did he get the first one too? Maybe I was thinking the other one. All right.
Oh yeah, yeah, where you like went
Where he
over
hit,
and didn't
no,
hit his shoulder.
he
Yeah,
hit his shoulder, and then like that shouldn't have been a penalty. And then Troy Aikman's like, yeah,
that
that's
looks.
clearly a penalty. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, you couldn't see from the angle. If the other angle flipped, it was maybe, but you couldn't see from that angle. No way. And it
Yeah.
didn't look like, from what I could see, it definitely was not shoulder to the face.
No.
I think he also got the hands to the face on the lineman too. I think that was him.
Yeah,
Maybe it
because
wasn't.
he had him in here and he pushed him, and the guy went back.
Yeah.
They're just like, yeah, I don't know. Those penalties were just so dumb. That was. We could talk about it now. Fuck it, I don't care. The penalties, some of those were just egregiously bad. The hold on
holding,
Darnell Wright
yep.
was awful. I mean, you take him from basically. They completed past that play. They were down to
Yes,
like the 17-yard line, I think.
First and 10 at the 17.
And you pick him back.
To
then,
second 20 to at the,
yeah,
or first and 20 at the whatever it was. Maybe second 20.
I think it was second and 20. Yeah, and then Caleb gets that weird play.
Intentional grounding.
Weird intentional grounding. Probably the weirdest intentional grounding I've ever seen. And then Cairo can't hit a fucking field goal. So, of course. Number one,
So many ways,
Cairo
dude.
hater podcast, I think, is us.
Yeah, we mentioned it, and then we gave him his flowers when he like in the preseason when he hit that big one. But yeah, he has to. I mean, this is crazy, dude. We'll get to the fourth
He's
quarter.
a captain. He's not going to get cut.
He can't. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, a contract extension, dude.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's points. That's points that they're taking off the board because that penalty. That might be 7 points. And if even if Cairo should have hit that, whatever. Still, that's 4 points at minimum that they took off the board. No, I would say 3 points because he would have hit a closer one, I'm assuming.
He barely made the first one.
I know.
That thing that squeaked in by like 3 inches, dude. A curveball from 42 out.
It was bad. It was bad.
And he missed one from the 50, and then I mean they even tried the one, so I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, that penalty was bad. The fucking PI against Tyreek Stevenson. The dude falls over. You're gonna call PI? Like,
Yes.
What are you fucking talking about?
On an in route on the shitty field, which I want to
Yeah.
make a note of, that feels horrible.
Yeah.
What a joke Soldier Field is, dude.
That was third down and long, by the way. If people don't forget that. That next play they scored a touchdown on. So that's another 7 points that the refs gave them, pretty much, because they weren't even in field goal range, so they were probably gonna punt at that point. So I mean, that's just so many points that that the refs had a hand in, which usually it balances out. But that fucking game, and I hate to be like the refs killed because they had all the problems too. It's not just the refs, but like the refs cannot be that bad. They can't. You're paid to fucking ref the game, and people from everywhere could see that they're not penalties. How are you so blind? Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, Troy Aikman started making fun of the refs at that halfway through. I mean, they said the holding call that one was really egregious, and that one by Tyreek Stevenson are both ones that were like killers.
Yeah, no, for sure. The holding was literally a textbook fucking
chop. Yeah.
Textbook. Pancake, and then, that's the second block. Would be the second best block the lineman can do. They did it perfectly, and they're going to call holding on him. Like, that's just embarrassing, honestly, for the NFL. Like, what are you teaching these guys to call play? Like, that... Show them how to fucking what these positions look like, maybe before they go on the field. Like, have them study what. Yeah, have them study.
What do you want them to do? How do you want to block a bull rush if you can't do that? If you can't fucking chop down and like use their momentum? Like, again, he's not grabbing by his jersey and ripping him down, which also I think should be legal. If you pull someone down straight up, you're fine if they're using their momentum. Again, I can see that being a holding, but he didn't do that. He just chopped his hands. He didn't fucking grab the guy. You don't see any jersey pull at all. Which again, I don't know if it should be a hold if that is, but it wasn't. Either way, it didn't hold the guy. So it's crazy that got called.
Yeah, no, for sure. Other notes, the Sewell punch. That's the stupidest fucking rule I've ever seen. What do you even mean the ball is part of the guy when he's on the ground? It's never part of him.
No.
It's never part of him ever, except when he's on the ground? So you're telling me a guy's laying on the ground with the ball stretched out? Like, if you punch it, it's not a fumble? Like that's crazy to me.
No, it doesn't make sense. The ball has never been part of the guy. I mean, if you reach over with your hand over, it's not in, but the ball is in, it's not part of you. Like, it doesn't make sense. The ball is a separate entity.
Yeah. And that cost them a timeout. Like, that cost them a timeout that they could have used at the end of the game. I guess we could get into the fourth quarter now because, I mean,
we'll get to it. I mean, I have a bunch of other notes that were just more funny things. But yeah, I think fourth quarter, let me pull it back up. Yeah, I mean, J.J. McCarthy, again, obviously we talked about how much help they got, but J.J. McCarthy did turn it up. He looked awesome. I mean, That was a great throw to Justin Jefferson over the middle. The great throw to Aaron Jones. What?
I was gonna say, I feel like people have been gassing him up way too much. I feel like he's only made I really legitimately only think he made two good throws the entire game. Like
Yeah, it's probably
the
fair.
one to Aaron Jones, I'm not even counting. Like
That was a good throw.
he was wide open. Well, any quarterback should make that throw.
How about the one to DJ Moore?
Exactly. People are going to shit on Caleb for missing that throw. It's the same fucking throw. So like
Well,
you're
I
going to say
mean,
it's wide open or it's a terrible throw. So like you can't have both ways that it's a good throw or a bad throw. Like you know what I mean? Like it's I don't think he looked that good. Like the Justin Jefferson one was a good throw. The one before
yeah.
the half was a really good throw. Everything else, I wasn't super impressed with him. To be
No, I don't
honest.
think he was awesome. Yeah, I mean, people are gassing him up, but I mean, I do think for, I guess what I'm saying
For a
more is
rookie,
like he
yeah.
looked for a
For
rookie and for how shitty of a first half he had. I mean, he was abysmal. That was one of the worst halves I've ever seen for a quarterback. That like just nothing. And like you said, but maybe not first half, but that last drive in the second half, sure, like you said, that throw was great. But like I can imagine, and this would have happened to the Bears a bunch. If you go down like that, you don't come back. It's almost
yeah,
impossible. It never happens. And again, Kevin O'Connell's a great coach. We could give him all his flowers, but to have the confidence to keep throwing the ball well and hit Justin Jefferson and even that Aaron Jones one, you can easily overthrow that, underthrow it, it's picked. Um, that's a good. I mean, like I said, it's a decent throw, and then the scramble on it was just a good play call, but good run.
yeah, no, for sure. He did definitely look good with his legs, which I mean that's an asset for sure. And yeah, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, it was a good throw, whatever, to Aaron Jones. But like
I get what you're saying though.
Noah
People are
Sewell
like,
terrible in coverage. Like
oh,
like
awful.
I like legitimately if you have like a solid quarterback, if you're like, all right, this is our guy, like every guy that's that guy is hitting that throw. Like
Caleb
unless they're
Williams.
Caleb Williams who can't fucking throw the ball more than 20 yards down the field for some weird reason when he could do it in college perfectly. I
Yeah, I
don't
don't
get
get it.
why he's so bad now at throwing deep. It's I literally just thought this right now, and maybe I don't know if anyone's mentioned it. It's like he hasn't like transformed the dimensions of the field because the college fields are a little bit longer, like side. He throws it out way too often, like barely out every time, and it's like, dude, you have to know that the field is shorter,
He's not used to the
like
footballs
sideline to
yet.
sideline.
I
Yeah,
don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It is
um,
crazy.
yeah, but so. I don't know. I've been yelling a lot, so you could hit some of your
I'll
points.
say yeah. Fourth quarter they rattled off 21 straight, and then the Bears had a decent last drive. I guess. Like, I mean, it was a lot. You know, they moved the ball quickly. It's one of those things where it's a classic Bears though. You watch it, you're like, how has this not happened the whole game? Maybe they're playing prevent defense. Sure, I don't think they really were. I mean, there were some good throws in there, some good movement. You got a good penalty that gave them some yards, but like, yeah, I don't know how that doesn't exist the whole game. You get a touchdown to Roma Dunze, which is nice, and then Cairo Santos. Back to him real quick. The kick, you can't kick it 60 yards, dude,
I
with a
mean,
full fucking sprint. Is
yeah,
crazy.
both him and Ben Johnson are for fault there. You got to know that he cannot kick it out of the end zone. Just kick it out of bounds. What's 5 yards gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's the easiest call of all time just to kick it out of bounds now. If you're trying to
Yes.
do that, like, just don't take any chances. And of course, yeah, Kyle sucks, so you can't boot it out of the end zone, which is pathetic. But it is
Yeah.
what it is.
I mean, yeah, at worst, that's the worst option. If anything, I would even say onside kicks. You know, one first down ends the game anyways. Their field goal range doesn't matter really. Like something, but I guess onside kick the time would run down possibly. Yeah, you just gotta kick it out of bounds. I mean, that's like you gotta know your guy. You have to have seen him in practice, not be able to do it ever. It seems like. Like you ask him, like, can you for sure do this? No, you can't 100% do this. Okay, kick it out of bounds.
Yeah.
He probably
Or
fucked it
kick
up too somehow, but yeah.
Or kick it to like the side of the fucking end zone so the guy's like falling out, you know? Like don't kick it
Mm-hmm.
right down the middle where he can catch it and easily run it out. It makes no sense.
No.
Yeah, that was really bad. Like I don't that was bad coaching decision, I feel like for sure. And obviously like you said Kyle sucks, but yeah, I mean, I had reasons that they lost the game was Caleb accuracy. Didn't see
His
a lot of
quickness
yak.
too.
I didn't
This
see a
is
lot of
just big.
yeah, I didn't see a lot of yak opportunities really. Like that was like all Ben Johnson stuff. I know he missed a couple of throws in the middle, which maybe could have been, but still, like they didn't really utilize that like you think they would have. no
Yeah.
fucking run game at all, except for Caleb and Swift willing
Hmm.
anything to happen. The offensive line could not run block for shit at all. Um,
No.
a kick, penalties, and yeah, I guess that was really my
Yeah.
keys to why they
So
lost.
my notes were starting off though. I wanted to say the field was horrible. I don't know if you saw pictures of the lines painted. I noticed this in the game before it ended up being tweeted out. Fucking line was like a squiggly, dude. I couldn't believe it. I was like, "Is that my TV messed up or something?" Is it like an optical illusion type thing? Am I at a weird angle? And I saw like actual photo footage from like the game, and they're all like, "Who painted that, dude? A blind man?" Like
Probably.
they usually do string and stuff. How's that? How do you paint that? And we even mentioned this. Like Arlington Heights seems like it's a for sure deal now. They kind of confirmed it, 100%. Thank God,
Yeah.
because you
This
can't
is,
rent. You can't. How do you rent a stadium out to a concert 2 days before, or a week before, and then have grass with holes in it and shit?
yeah, I saw they were trying to bid for like the 2031 Super Bowl actually with the new
Hmm.
stadium. So obviously it's coming soon.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um,
What else I
and then
have? Yeah, I don't know.
I just
Go
have
ahead.
one last note. The entire 2025 draft class. What the fuck, dude? Colson Loveland did nothing. Like, didn't get involved at all. He had one catch,
Hmm.
which was not even a great, not even the right throw to throw to him. By the way,
No,
if
he bowled
someone
it
was
too.
open, if someone was open, like after for a first down, I think it was DJ.
Mm.
Um, Obviously Luther Burden really didn't do much. He got I think one catch for -3 yards.
Had
Not
that,
his fault.
had that sick return
Yeah,
at the end of the half. That just it wasn't anything.
yeah. He had a sick return. Yet Devin Duvernay returns every other kick.
Bobbles every single one.
What are we doing?
Yeah, no idea.
Like you give him one and he does really good. Yeah, fuck it, dude. And then obviously the other ones. I mean, it's hard to say because one's hurt. Ozzy's obviously a backup at this point, but and then
So
Kyle
sad,
Nunga,
boy.
you're hyping up and you don't give him any carries. Like,
Yeah. He had that one nice catch. I think it was a catch, and then a nice move to get a couple
yeah,
yards. But yeah, that that was it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where they go from here in terms of like my other note was plays took a long time to get in. I don't know if that. I mean, it's both sides, which is odd. Like I feel like there's a lot of almost delay of games or delay of games. JJ McCarthy obviously a rookie, but you still feel like Kevin O'Connell should be getting those plays in. Same with Ben Johnson. Like
yeah,
even they were going for it on the fourth down, they had to call a timeout because the play wasn't in on time. And it's like, well, Ben Johnson's known for, hey, if we get this many yards, we're going for it. You think you'd have a play dialed up for 4-3 or 4-5? You have something. I don't know.
yeah. No, I agree because I thought once they called the timeout that they would just kick a field goal at that point.
Yes.
Just take the points, whatever. But
Yeah, the defense is rested now, so it doesn't make sense to go for it.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe it's just me, but yeah, when I've been paying attention lately, I feel like there isn't that much time actually. Like for a lot of teams that are kind of like
Maybe,
this.
yeah. I guess I really looked, but it was like they were breaking the huddle at like 13 seconds left. And it's like, oh, that's
Yeah,
not good. And maybe that's like what they want. But if you want Caleb to read the defense and make these reads, which I say he does in training camp and does really well, 13 seconds isn't a long time to get to the line and do that,
no,
especially when you have motions
absolutely
and
not.
shit.
Just think about like Peyton Manning. How long did he take to like set up every play? You know
Oh,
what
it
I
was
mean?
annoying. Yeah, like I said, that people be shaking because they're waiting for him to say hike.
Yeah. So I don't know how you go from having that much time to having literally no time. Just 15 years ago. But yeah, I mean that's really all I have for the game. Lions next. They didn't. Well, I mean, we'll talk about them, but
They didn't look good. Yeah, so I mean, it's a very winnable game next week.
yeah,
We'll see. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, I think again, there's bright spots. I mean, we kind of shit on him mostly. Like I said, Caleb did have some plays where he looked awesome, and I think some of the play calls were good. So it's in the defense, Dennis Allen, great. So love having him as a D coordinator. So there's a lot to build on. We'll see. I mean, hopefully DJ Moore's alive. I know he got a couple suicide balls and got murdered like 3 times. I think he got carted off at the end of the game after the game was over.
okay,
So yeah, he was like on the side after the Hail Mary, whatever you want to call that pitch play. He was just laying on the ground, like on the sideline. They had to call the cart. I don't know if he actually took the cart, but I
nice.
know they called the cart for him. He was just laying around a bunch of trainers, so he got wrecked.
Alrighty, well that's good.
Yeah, so looking good for next week. Okay, well we can move on. Sorry, just looking at different notes, vulgar ones. Okay, moving on to probably the game of the entire NFL Week 1, Sunday Night Football. Ravens at Bills. Bills 41-40 win. It was an awesome game. That was one of the
I
best
let
games
it.
I've seen ever.
My first note on the game was, "Holy fuck, what a game!"
Yes.
All caps. Yeah, no, that was awesome. I mean, it's not awesome if you're a Ravens fan, I guess, but as a casual fan, it was pretty cool.
Yeah, if you're a Ravens fan listening to this, I don't know how you found your way here, but yeah, again, that's another game too. Like I have notes where, I mean, Derrick Henry, that whole offense looked so good in the first half of like the Ravens, and then the second half it just almost same thing as the Bears. Not obviously not as dynamic, but like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah, it's like they got complacent, and then yeah, when Derrick Henry fumbled, it kind of like I
Bad.
don't know, everything went downhill after that. Um, but yeah, no, like I said, I feel like they're just kind of complacent. I mean, fucking, it's not even a joke at this point that the Ravens just blow these games all the time. They're worse than the Bears, basically. Like, I don't know if you seen like the graphic of all the games that they've blown recently, like how huge leads that they had, especially for the Ravens, who are a good team. We get it for the
Yes.
Bears, who are a shitty ass organization, a shitty team, but the Ravens, it's tough to see. But I feel like they always start off horrible. Like they always do dumbass shit at the beginning of the year, and then like go on like a 12-game win streak.
Yeah,
Here.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I think I saw things like John Harbaugh has 16 blown like leads of like 17 points or more in his career, or some shit like that. Something crazy, or maybe not 16. Maybe it was like 9 or 10. It was a ton. I mean, I gotta find the tweet, but like, yeah. For like I said, for a good team and a well-respected coach in John Harbaugh, who, again, I don't know how great he is. I mean, he's always had good teams, but he's fine, right? Like, you have to be good to have that good of teams always. Like, to have that many blown losses of that big of a like score is crazy.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, they're up what? They're up, yeah, 15 going into the fourth quarter.
I think we talked about this last year, like that. It almost feels like it's time for a change there at some point in the near future. It's just not yet, just because they keep winning. But like, they just never get over that hump of just like you said, just doing the same shit over and over again. It's, every year we go into, whoa, look at this Ravens roster. Like, this is gonna be a really good team. They're pretty good the regular season, and then they just suck in the playoffs. So, and I think it's like the same story, literally every single year. I just don't get it. Like, how does this happen? I don't know.
I think they do it. I mean, hell, Lamar looked awesome. I mean, he had what? I think 2 rushing touchdowns, or no, all rushing touchdown, 2 throwing touchdowns. He looked at. I mean, he was doing everything he could. Like I said, Derrick Henry had 2 rushing touchdowns, 170 yards. He was insane. So like, for the defense to collapse that bad, or I think Josh Allen, I can pull up the stat, was I think he had like a ton of yards in the fourth quarter. I think it was like the 5th most all time in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I think it was. It might have been
4th most.
Any quarter, maybe, or maybe it was just fourth quarter.
Maybe it was. I don't know if it was fourth quarter. Either way, he had 251 yards in the fourth quarter.
It's a lot.
Which is crazy. That's insane. Not going to overtime.
I think somebody had like 293 was the most.
Dude, fucking yeah, Drew Brees 294. Dude, what a sicko.
Yeah, I thought it was Drew Brees. I wasn't sure. Yeah, it's just so crazy to have in one quarter, let alone the fourth quarter.
300 yards. Dude. I think it was. I don't even know what quarter, but yeah, you were 300 yards, and they lost that game. Every team but Josh Allen actually lost the first 3 guys. That's crazy. Probably just that means that's even worse. That means you're not getting against prevent defense. That's even crazier for Josh Allen.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, let's start out. We just been shitting on the Ravens, but I mean, hey, shout out Josh Allen coming off MVP. People say you should deserve it over Lamar, and then you go out and beat his team like that week 1. That's got to feel pretty damn good if you're him.
Oh yeah, like in the third quarter, I think Lamar was when he got his rushing touchdown or one of the touchdowns, and you could hear Ravens fans chanting MVP in the face of all the Bills fans, and then yeah, that just really turned on its head. So that's gotta suck if you're a Ravens fan at the stadium.
Yeah, what a last couple 6 months for Josh, you know?
Yeah, dude, I saw a tweet is like, yeah, he gets going to Haley Steinfeld, dude. Fuck this guy.
yeah.
Lucky son of a bitch.
I saw something that was like, who would you trade lives with? And like, my first instinct was Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Didn't even think of anybody else. It could have gone anybody. I was like, Josh Allen for sure.
Yes, 100%. Easy. That's the easiest answer.
The only thing I just wouldn't want to live in Buffalo.
But you're the king there, dude.
I know. But like, just the snow. That's all. That's it.
Yeah, you get to leave in
everything else is great.
February, you're gone. February to like August, you're not there.
Yeah, that's true.
That's nice. What else? DeAndre Hopkins, awesome catch.
Yeah.
From the clouds. I think we shit on DeAndre Hopkins before. What is he gonna do? That was sick.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I was probably the top, one of probably the play of the week or one of the top plays of the week for sure.
Probably, for sure.
Shout out Keon Coleman, dude, just went off in the fourth quarter out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I shit on him a lot, I'm sure, last year.
Yeah, the draft process about his separation, not good.
Yeah,
which is true.
He looked good, man. I mean, he looked good. So
I drafted him in fantasy. I felt like he needed it. Yeah, he looked good. Ed Oliver looked awesome. I mean, now like he's underrated, not talked about, but kind of forgotten. I feel like Ed Oliver is. I mean, he was coming out of college, unreal, and then kind of never really did much, but he's still always just good.
Yeah, I feel like he had a couple like shitty, or not shitty, but like down years, and then people, like you did, people kind of just forgot about him. And then last year, starting this year, he picked it back up. But they gave him a big contract, I think. So gotta go earn it, I guess.
And then my last note on the game that I thought was funny was Jair Alexander getting cooked on the last play.
Dude. Jair sucks. Like, we've said this, dude's not that good anymore. The Ravens should not have expected to get that good of a corner. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of sad that he's not on the
Packers
anymore, which is funny to say. But yeah, my last note: Matt Prater, old ass Matt Prater, baby, come out of retirement home to get the game winner. Hell yeah,
that's crazy.
Did you see the Bills players? They're like, when he showed up, they thought he was a coach.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, he was so tiny next to Josh Allen in the post game interview. Yeah. I didn't realize how small he was, dude. He's probably like 5'5".
Yeah.
He's a tiny boy, dude.
I haven't checked. When's the last time? Did he kick last year?
5'10"? I don't know. He's that tall, dude. No way. I don't know if Matt Prater played. Was he on the Lions before? I have no idea.
He was on a bunch of teams.
He was on the Cardinals last year. Yeah, for 4 games only. So he only played a few games and got cut. He had a 57-yarder last year, though. He was 6 for 6 last year. So they must have just brought him in. Someone was hurt.
Well, we did talk about Will Riker tied the record Soldier Field record
with Matt Prater.
With Matt Prater, yeah.
Great, fuck Matt Prater, dude.
Matt Prater's always just been like, he was always that like, that's the long kicker guy.
Yeah.
You know, his whole life. Even though he's not anymore, like everyone's evolved to that status basically. But like, still, every time I see him, like, that guy can boot it.
Yeah, it's because he was in Denver and he was so good.
Well, even in Detroit, he was hitting 60
Yeah, no,
yards,
he was. Yeah, so, he was.
Yeah, dude's just a beast.
Yeah, I mean, he was there for. They said he got there like on Thursday, and then the game was Sunday night. They said he doesn't even know people's. I'm still learning people's names.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's like, it'd be hard to learn everyone's names that quickly. And how much I mean, I don't want to say practice, but like, how much do you really need to do as a kicker to like get ready? You know
yeah, I mean? Not much. Probably honestly, that many days is probably like what you need. Just like you need to get the punter, get the holder, snapper. Be like, okay, we're good. We figure this out. Like, figure out how you want the ball held. You know, what's your cadence? It takes probably a day.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we're spending a lot of time in this game, so let's move on.
Actually, no, one more thing. This will be quick. This is more of a question. Do you think the Ravens should have gone for it on that 4th down and like 3 instead of giving the ball back? Because they were up. What was the score? They were up by 2, so it was 40-38. They had the ball probably at like the 50-yard line roughly, 38, and it was 4th and 3. If you don't get it, obviously they're in fifth.
Now, I would have kicked. I would have punted, I think.
I wrote go for it. Before this kicked, I wrote go for it.
Yeah, I think I would have punted just because if you, like you said, if you don't get it, then it's like so easy for them to score.
True.
You want to trust your defense at least, but obviously they were getting cooked, so maybe that is a bad call. But it's just tough for me to be like, hey, if we don't get this, you're just gonna basically give them a win.
That's fair. I agree with that sentiment, but yeah, I saw a tweet saying like Lamar was dealing with cramps. I don't know if that was true or not. It's like you can't say that. I don't know. Like he said he might have been dealing with cramps or he would have gone for it, which is crazy to say. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would have gone for it, I think. But I get what you're saying though. If you don't get it, it's automatic game over.
In hindsight, I was thinking, yeah, obviously go for it.
Yeah, but our defense sucks.
Yeah. I think at the time I wasn't thinking too much of it, and I probably would have kicked, but. That's why I would have lost.
You lost either way. Okay, so we're going to go back in time now. We're going to hit the other primetime games, starting with Thursday. We can go into hit on these too long, but Dallas at Philly, the season opener.
Hawk Tua game.
Yep, exactly. Spit on that thing. Start off crazy. I mean, I didn't even have the game on yet, and I saw this and I was like, what happened? And it was, yeah, Jalen Carter spits basically on Dak's face in his jersey, and it gets tossed right after the opening kickoff.
What are you
Tough.
doing, dude? Right in
Tough.
front of the ref too. It's like you gotta do something like you gotta make it a little less obvious, you know.
Yeah. Darnell Wright would never.
That's true. Darnell Wright would never do that.
No, he wouldn't do anything.
Some saying Dax instigated it, but I
He
mean, he
did,
was
but
on the
like,
ground, like
yeah.
it's like if you go like this to somebody like, and then they
Yeah.
punch you in the face like 3 seconds later.
Yeah,
like, you're
from
gonna be like, that's that guy's fault.
yeah, from 20 feet away, you do like, come on, man, let's go, and then he comes over to you,
Yeah.
just fucking cold cocks you. Again, maybe he deserves it, but like, you're gonna get ejected. Like,
Yeah,
I think Dak deserves to get spit on, sure, but you're gonna get ejected for sure.
yeah. Dax seemed like he had some swagger in that moment too. He's like looking
Yeah.
up at him.
Yeah, he was. He's like spitting on the ground. He's like, come on. Looked tan too. I don't know what race he's going for. He looked kind of Native Americanish. I don't know.
Which race this year? It's like the Russell Wilson.
Yeah, dude.
Different.
There's like 20 Russell Wilson races though. There's like Cuban, Dominican, black, white, Mexican. You don't know what you're getting from Russ.
Yeah, he had that one year where he was like Sammy Sosa.
Yeah,
White.
yeah. As I'm saying, yeah, the half white, the Oreo, and then like the Hawaiian. Sometimes they'll go Samoan look. You know, you never know what he's going for.
Yeah. This is not a Russ. I don't know why I'm talking about Russ, but I'm starting to like Russ more. I don't know why.
Why?
Just like as a person. like I don't know. He just seems so funny to me. Like I wouldn't want to be friends with him, but like I enjoy seeing him and like his content.
Yeah, he's a goober. He's like fun.
Yeah.
If you wouldn't want him as your quarterback, you'd fucking hate him. But like as an
Yeah.
outside person, like this guy's awesome.
Yeah, he's just funny. Good to me.
Yeah.
Unintentionally, I guess.
Yeah. Well, the Subway commercial, not unintentional.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, back to this game. Yeah, getting to the game, I thought Dak started trying to attack. I thought he looked really, really
He looked
good,
awesome.
man. Like, legitimately, like watching all these games, he was definitely one of the better quarterbacks this week. Probably, honestly, I'm not probably top 3 or top 5 of the,
Especially
the
pocket
week.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was super accurate. Like, he seemed poised. The injury didn't seem to hinder him at all.
Except scrambling. He looked rough scrambling. They're like, he looked like just like new. I thought he was hurt.
No,
He was limping, dude.
just like new. If Joe Flacco looks just like new.
Yeah. Yeah, that was tough. But yeah, his throwing wise, I mean, he was hitting dots like, and like I said, the Eagles ended up winning 24-20, and some of those dots to CeeDee Lamb. Ooh.
I was gonna try to do Skip Bayless impression, but I just can't do it. I was like trying to
He's like,
do it.
I don't know. He does the breathing. Yeah.
Yeah. My Dallas Cowboys and CeeDee Lamb, aka CD's hands, didn't have any hands this weekend.
That's a good Skip impression. Should I do a Shannon Sharp? Skip, no, it's not part of the show anymore. I also don't want to get legally. You know, he's not a great guy, so
Yeah.
don't want to impersonate Shannon Sharp.
No, not right now.
Come on,
Maybe,
Skip.
you know, yeah. But yeah, no, he dropped the one drop was bad, and then the one was a dive. He still should have caught that. Like if you're CeeDee Lamb, you're catching that. Like you have to catch that if you're CeeDee Lamb.
Especially after the drop, you have to catch that. You have to redeem yourself.
100%. I mean, it was a perfect throw. It was a perfect throw. Like Dak cannot put that shorter, or else the DB might get it. So
Yes.
Yeah, that was bad. He's obviously got to step up. On the Eagles side of the house, they were just kind of whatever. They didn't look awesome like they were like a Super Bowl like juggernaut that they were last year. They didn't really get their receivers involved at all. AJ Brown had one catch or one target.
One target, one catch.
Game.
I think Devontae Smith had 1 or 2 catches. I think 2 catches only.
Yeah, Dallas Goedert got some like 8 targets.
John Dotson got like 4.
Yeah, but Jalen Hurts is just running. Just classic Jalen Hurts, just running 45 times just for no reason.
Yeah, 14 carries, 4.5-yard average, dude. No touch pushes either. Like you said this is one of your takes that we're correct on. Jalen Hurts, the worst running quarterback.
Yes.
It's like he's very good at running, but just like not good at all. I don't know how to describe it.
He accumulates stats over time. He does it so often that his stats look good, but like if you really look at him, like if you compare him to like Justin Fields running, or even fucking Caleb Williams running, like the dude is not even close to those guys. He just decides to run a lot because it's open, which is fine. Like that's good that he's doing that, but he's not like some dynamic presence out there.
No. Yeah, no, he's not. I mean, like I said, his runs were good and they were open, but like other than that, yeah, not great. What else? Eagles. I said the Eagles didn't look great. I mean, their defense was solid, and they held them, but like the offensively, like that's what you thought was Dallas's defense not going to be good this year. They just got rid of Micah Parsons, and the Eagles' offense didn't capitalize. Saquon looked bad. I mean, 3.3 a carry, and they said the receivers didn't get any targets essentially. So I don't know.
Yeah,
It was weird, weird game.
yeah. I would.
But
Yeah,
you win.
Eagles secondary was questionable, especially their safeties for sure.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I guess last note for the game, the rain fucked the game. The game was score,
Oh
score,
yeah,
score, score, score. And it rains, then it's like, all right, they didn't score the rest of the game. So,
that was crazy too.
um,
Yeah, the first 7 drives were scoring, I think, of the game, and then after the rain, I think there was one scoring drive after that, maybe, and that
yeah,
was it.
I
Yeah,
don't even
fumble.
know if there
No,
was
no, it was zero. Yeah, zero
yeah,
scoring after that. So yeah, that's crazy. And it was one of the, yeah, at first, like, this game's awesome. The first half was just all points, and then, yeah, Thunderstorm rolls in and fucks the whole game up, which was the story of the weekend. There was a lot of fucked up games from the Thunderstorms.
yeah. God save the Ufus, finally.
True. True.
From what I guess they didn't win, but from being embarrassed.
Yeah, he was getting memed up a lot. Like, this is your defense, this is your guy. So,
Yeah,
wait till next week.
yeah.
Okay, move over to Friday. Chiefs at Chargers in Brazil. Chargers upset, baby. No one called it. This is kind of one of those games where we thought Chiefs were gonna. I thought they were gonna win. You know, I think they don't really lose week one. I mean, they start slow sometimes, but you think they're gonna do it. And Chargers kind of belt ass. I wouldn't say they dominated, but it looked pretty good.
No, I think they definitely had control of the game for the most part. Yeah, Herbert looked fucking really, really good. Like
Yes.
the if man came out. There was no ifs, ands, or buts about
No.
it. Like, yeah, he looked really good. Maybe Brazil is where he wants to be.
But he's dating that one girl, right? Madison, whatever her name is.
Madison Beer,
Beers? Is it beer? I don't know.
Beer, I think.
I don't even
Yeah,
know. Yeah, either way, dating her now. Lost
yeah.
his virginity. He's back.
Lost his virginity. Yeah, I'm sure.
That's what everyone's saying, dude. Just needed to. And now he's fucking unreal.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Since when did Greg Roman learn how to air the ball out? Like the
Never.
dude has been running the ball for his entire career, and then you come out week one and just throw it all on the Chiefs' head, essentially.
Yeah.
It was impressive. It was really impressive performance by them, and they didn't even win by that much, but still, like you said, I think they looked way better. And you start out the game with the Chiefs, Kelsey taking out Xavier Worthy,
Murdered him.
what the fuck?
Xavier Worthy dislocated shoulder out at least 2 to 4 weeks probably.
Yeah, you're already down your number one receiver, and now you're down your number one receiver who can drive. And what are you gonna do? I don't know. He's supposed to be the focal point of the game, and then you just kind of you don't have any other plans after he's out. I don't know. It was weird.
I mean, yeah, once he got out, you saw they literally had no plans because Hollywood Brown got every single target imaginable. I mean, Hollywood Brown had 16 targets, which is crazy. I don't think I've seen that many targets in a game in a while. 16 targets has to be up there for some of the most.
Yeah,
He had 10
for
catches,
sure.
too. He did solid. He was fine, but, that was crazy.
Yeah, I was just yeah, for sure. No, he looked. I mean, you say he just got so many targets. I just don't know why they didn't run the ball ever.
I don't get it, yeah.
I think they had 10 carries from the running backs or something, maybe 11. I think 5 from Kareem Hunt and Pacheco each, maybe.
Which is crazy. Is Pacheco hurt? I don't know. Jesus Christ, I forgot Brandon Marshall had 28 targets. Okay,
Oh, I was going to say, I know the catch record's at least in the 20s. I think it's 21,
yeah,
right?
that's crazy. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, 16 is pretty high. Probably top 30. Yeah, I think Brandon Marshall's most catches with 21. But yeah, I don't know. Pacheco's should be healthy. He looks fine when he runs. He doesn't look terrible. He's not great, obviously. He's Pacheco, but I don't know why you don't run it. I don't get it. It's they just don't run the ball anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Especially Mahomes, he's great, obviously. And he looked good, I guess, but he's just not as dominant as you think he is, as what you'd expect him to be. And yeah, I guess all your guys are out, whatever, maybe. Get him some people that actually can play on the field. That'd be cool, but yeah, I don't know. They have to establish the run. You can't just start airing it out every single play. I mean, that's what the Bears did, and then they lost, obviously, because they couldn't do anything. So that's really all I had in the game. If you had anything else.
No, it's Quentin Johnson. Has hands. I mean, him and CD Lamb switch bodies perhaps because Quentin Johnson had some nice catches. He had 2 touchdowns. He looked awesome. Marion Hampton looked bad. I don't know. I mean, again, first game. Who knows? He'll probably be fine. But didn't have much running room. Who knows? And Chiefs are pretty good at run defense. So, yeah, I mean, you can't overreact if you're the Chiefs. Like, they're going to be fine. I think they're, like I was thinking today, like, they lost. Like, who gives a shit? I still think they can win the division. I still think the Broncos have probably a good chance as well. We'll talk about them in a second. But, you
I mean,
lose
the
to a
Chargers
division
do
opponent.
good.
And true, yeah. I mean, you never know. I mean, Chargers looked good. So, if they can keep going, then we'll see. But, yeah, the division matchup in Brazil, you really can't, like, put too much stake into it.
Yeah, 100%. All right, let's move on to some of the 12 o'clock games. We will start with our boy, number one, Daniel Jones podcast.
He doesn't have social media. So I want to say we should clip this to him that he knows we're number one podcast, but he has no way he sees this.
Yeah, I was like, this is a time where I wish we were bigger and we had fans that could clip all the times we mentioned Daniel Jones. Because I'm not doing that. That's going to take way too much time.
No.
But yeah, no. Didn't really expect it to come out this good, at least. But yeah, they said belt to ass with them. This is really belt to ass. The Dolphins look terrible.
Dolphins are bad. Blow it up.
Awful,
you have to blow it up.
Awful. And yeah, I guess just to go to Danny Dimes, like, yes, the secondary for the Dolphins is probably the worst in the league. So this is not going to consistently happen. Let's just get that straight out of the way. But yeah, I mean, the Dolphins' offense did nothing, literally nothing. I mean, I talked about the Colts' defense getting better. I don't think they're like a great unit still. Like they're good.
No,
they're not great. Tua terrible. I mean,
Tua is horrible, absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
And he has his weapons out there. Tyreek Hill is out there. Like people are out there. Like you still have Achan you can throw to. You still have I think Jalen Waddle, right? He played. It's like you have all these weapons, these guys that are supposed to be really good, and I think they are. Like I think Tyreek Hill still has the juice. I still think Jalen Waddle is good, and Tua is terrible, dude.
I think
Bad.
Jalen got hurt actually, which is classic Jalen Waddle. But...
Yeah, that sounds like it. He still had 5 targets. Like he was there for at least half a game, I'd say.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
I just wanted to mention him always getting hurt.
He's always hurt.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what they do. Yeah, it's really not a good sign when you like open up Twitter and it's like 75 million and they can't cut him. Like,
yeah.
And you're like, oh,
Tua. Yeah, and you see someone doing the hands, like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
It's Tua, dude. Yeah, I mean, like, what do you do? Like, you have to be trading Tyreek Hill ASAP. I think you wait, like, even the Chiefs. You call the Chiefs up, hey.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, I don't know how the cap works, but I'm sure they could figure it out.
no one knows how the cap works, dude. Fuck, cap's fake.
Yeah. Just so many, like, circumventions and
We'll take his contract. Just take him, please. Like, I mean, you have to blow it up and get like compensation. You could probably still get something for Tyreek Hill, especially the Chiefs, who, you probably get second for him. Like, I mean, as crazy as it sounds, I think you still could, maybe not, but like, you try for it.
Because it's the Chiefs, it's a late second, so they might do it.
Yeah. And like, yeah, especially especially how long Xavier Ward's gonna be out. That's a great boost for Tyreek Hill. I try trading any of those guys.
I
think so?
They said. I think they said this morning that he might even play next week.
Okay, I thought it was 2 to 4, but yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
But still, good to bring a guy in, and then you have 3 great weapons when they all come back, and I mean, all just fast guys. But yeah, I mean, you have to start trading some of these people. I don't know. I mean, you don't have many options, but you just trade for Minka. I trade him right back out if I can get rid of that guy, dude.
Like, what's the
someone needs secondary? Yeah, who cares?
Yeah, I don't even know like who you could even trade. Like Bradley Chubb has been good in the past. Like, yeah, I don't know. He's just whatever now. I mean, he's good still, but like not what you got him for. That's for sure.
No.
And not what you're paying him. That's for sure.
Yeah, like Jordan Phillips. I mean, he's not worth anything really. Is he? I don't know.
Yeah. They don't have any offensive linemen that are worth a shit. So.
I mean, you can't really trade Achan because like running backs aren't getting that much, and like, why would you? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where the Dolphins. I'm not going to spend too much time on the Dolphins, but they're pretty fucked. If you're a Dolphins fan, I mean, we thought the Saints were the worst team in the NFL, and we'll talk about the Saints here in 2 games. Oh no, next game, Saints. Actually, they're not good either. The Dolphins might be the worst team in football.
Yeah, I'm
week 1.
There.
They might be the worst team in football.
Yeah, I'm trying not to overreact, but yeah, they look really, really bad. And then I guess we didn't mention the Colts though. They look good, obviously. I mean, they dominated from start to
I mean, we got to
finish.
talk about our boy, Daniel
And
Jones.
yeah, dude, scored every single drive that he had the ball.
This is the first time in history it happened. I read the first time in
Yes.
history, at least the first time since 1990, and I think they're still looking for other people. First time ever that someone has scored on every single drive they played, field goal, touchdown. I mean, he went 20. I'm reading the stats: 22 for 29, only one touchdown, but still, I mean, two rushing touchdowns. Dude did everything. Daniel Jones
Yeah.
looked awesome. He was hitting
Yeah.
everything. I mean, 22 for 29 from Daniel Jones, no picks. You take that all day.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, yeah. Like, I mean, we said it last week. Like, this is by far the best team that, I mean, compared to the Giants, this is like going from high school to NFL, essentially. I mean, not that
Yes.
bad, but like, it's really a big difference in talent that he's been playing with in the past.
Hmm.
We said he went to Kevin O'Connell. You've seen these coaches fix guys before, so maybe he's just better. I mean, he didn't look great in the preseason, so I'm not trying to overstep what he is. But
Best
I'm
quarterback
not.
in the NFL.
But through 1 week, he is.
Yeah. I mean, it was.
Well, maybe outside Josh Allen, but
Yeah, true. But like, yeah, I mean, he. I said, I mean, he all his targets too. Alex Pierce had a couple catch, or had a catch. Tyler Warren looked awesome as like a safety blanket. Michael Pittman going to be dangerous throughout the rest of the year. That's probably his number one. He looked awesome. Jonathan Taylor got involved. So yeah, I mean, overall the team looked good. And again, I'm not overreacting for the Colts in general. I'm overreacting for my boy.
yeah,
Number one Daniel Jones
absolutely.
podcast. You heard it here for first and forever.
DJ to the moon. Let's go, baby.
Let's go, baby. Get the DJ coin out, dude. A little crypto for Daniel.
Yeah. A dime coin?
Ooh. Let's go, dude. Can't wait to
All
run
right.
that on our podcast and get sued for millions for
Yeah.
pulling the rug.
Well,
Hawk
then
to a
we can
girl's
just
fine.
go become a hobo, so that's fine.
Yeah, true. What's the worst thing?
All right, let's move on.
Hobo.
Cardinals 6.
What notes do I have here? I wrote
I might.
Saints jerseys are fucking dog shit.
Yeah. When did they announce these jerseys? I feel like I would have seen them before. Like, did they just like
Yes.
fake? They didn't say anything until the game, and they just rolled them out. The fuck
Surprise
was
color
that?
rush? I don't know. It was the weirdest. Like I was like, whoa, what are these? It was just a gold jersey and black pants, but like in a weird form. It wasn't like I think they've done gold jersey, black pants. I don't know if they ever have. I've never seen it for the home game too. That was crazy.
That was like a different gold. That was and
Yes, it
like
was
I
like
think in the old
yellowish.
gold jerseys they had like more other colors on it, and yeah, that was just like weird.
Like this is, I mean, it has to be the permanent jersey. They know they run alternates week one, right?
That would be pretty wild if he did that. So yeah, I would assume so, but I don't know.
I mean, those were bad, dude. Like the combo, I don't like. It was just a weird. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, it's weird. It's like basically gold with black numbers and black pants, but it was just was not expecting that gold color. Yeah, usually it's like a darker gold. This was like light. This is like Rams gold back in the day.
Yeah, that gross to say the least. Talk about the game. I might walk my take back about the Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals look bad, dude.
They did not look very good. Like you said, the Saints are supposed to be probably the worst team in the league, and this game was extremely close. Unfortunately,
I mean, should have probably been tied if Chris Olave holds on to the ball at the end.
Yeah,
And Chris Olave drops the pass, gets crushed again.
Yeah, I think he might have another concussion.
You might be retiring soon. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for the Cardinals, I mean, their offensive line was so bad. Like, I think Kyler Murray got sacked 5 times or something. Like, they didn't really have a great. They had like a couple big runs, but like the run game and like throughout the game was not very good.
It was okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was surprised Rattler did as good as he did for the Saints. They had him in the game, but this is just a shit teams. I guess if I'm gonna say the Cardinals, I don't know, man. Like this was just ugly.
Yeah, I mean, the win's a win, right, in the NFL, but it was like, yeah, Marvin Harrison looked good, I guess was a note I had. Other note was before the game, Kyler Murray dressed like a toddler. I don't know if you saw that. That was a
I did
tough
see
look.
that.
You can't wear 3/4 pants if you're a short guy. You just can't. It makes you look way short. He looked like he was 4'2" walking in the game. That was a tough look for Kyler. And with the pink shirt, it literally looked bad. It was bad. It was a bad day. Bad day.
Really bad.
And then, yeah, the run game was, and Trey Benson looked solid, looked kind of quick. James Conner looked okay, but there was just nothing to run to. Even though I was watching it as a James Conner fan, and it was like, there's nowhere to go. So I don't know.
Yeah.
And that's against the Saints. So who knows?
Boo. I couldn't name 3 guys on their defense.
No. So
So,
either way, you want to know, good for you Cardinals fans, but yeah, I don't know. It might be a rough time, especially in that division. Everyone
yeah.
looks okay.
All right, let's move on to another shitty game.
Yeah.
Raiders at the Patriots.
Same score,
Raiders,
2013.
yeah. I guess Raiders, cool. You won. You beat the Patriots. Patriots not gonna be good this year. Sorry to all the Patriots fans out there. You just can't lose to the Raiders like this.
Yeah.
I mean, the Raiders are. I think the Raiders are better than people give them credit for. Like,
Sure.
I think we've said that, but yeah, I mean, it seemed like they were kind of in control, and like, you don't want to have that happen to you against the Raiders. Let's just put it that way.
No. I mean, yeah, I feel like the Patriots are the one team where everyone's kind of glazing this year a lot, and Bears are up there too, I think. But like, everyone's like, "Oh, Patriots are gonna be so much better." Like, this team was still really bad a few years ago, and Drake May looks fine. Again, I always say like, I think he's definitely rated in terms of how good he was last year. I think he'll be a good quarterback. He looks solid this game at times, but like, pump the brakes, dude. Again, like, they just lost to the Raiders. I could say that now, I suppose, but like, this team has a lot to do. Like, they still really don't have many weapons. I mean, Stephon Diggs is their number one with like Kayshon Boutte. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
that's tough. Your running back is solid, but who knows? Like, and you have no defense really.
yeah. Their D line was fine actually. Like, they had somebody on their team had a couple sacks.
I shouldn't say no defense, but yeah.
Yeah. Miller Williams looked good too. That was another free agent. But outside of that, yeah. Christian Gonzalez out of the game, so obviously that's
True.
a huge hurt for them. But that didn't change the outcome, I don't think. Like, it wasn't like the Raiders were just dominating on offense. They looked good in the first half, for sure, on offense. And then once Brock Bowers got hurt, it was kind of nothing.
Yeah, I mean, when Ashton Genty looked, I mean, I know you had to know on Genty, he didn't look great. Like, he had a touchdown, but he was just fine.
Yeah, definitely didn't look like a top 5 pick or whatever he was.
No, not at all. So, I mean, either way, moving forward, if you're the Patriots, I do think it's going to be a long year. You're not winning the division, obviously. Maybe you can pray for a wild card. I doubt it. And then the Raiders, same thing. You're definitely not winning the division. Maybe you can pray for a wild card. I think you're better off than the Patriots, but who knows? It's probably a harder division.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. We can move over to, I guess, this is a good matchup. Steelers at Jets. Walk into this, probably wouldn't have thought it was a good matchup. I mean, I did glaze Aaron Rodgers last week, saying MVP Rodgers is back, and he was awesome too.
Yeah, he was good. I mean, both him and Justin Fields were really, really good, man. Like, that was like the one game that was actually on. Well, there's 2 games on, but that one was on by us for the 12 o'clock slate. And yeah, I mean, I couldn't really point any fingers at like fault at either of them doing anything. I mean, they just were good the entire day for the most part.
Yeah, I mean, the last drive, I guess you could say like Justin Fields held on to the ball a little long, but he really, I mean, yeah, he was awesome. He was running well. I mean, Aaron Rodgers looked like did Aaron Rodgers just fucking dominating. It was a crazy game. I mean, I'm starting to look at stats right now. Like, DK had a good day. Calvin Austin had some big catches. The run game wasn't even there, and Aaron Rodgers still, 4 touchdowns, no picks. I think the most all time, tied with Brady.
Oh wow.
Yeah, for games with 4 touchdowns and no picks. So that's pretty impressive. And yeah, Justin Fields in their end. I mean, didn't do it through the air too much, but his running is still just probably the most elite running quarterback other than Lamar, maybe. Probably even might be more elite, honestly. He's a great runner, dude. He's so good at finding space and knowing when to go. I miss Justin Fields a little bit. I can't get there yet. I miss him just a little bit.
Yeah, I miss the big run
Big plays.
They're always exciting. Like, oh, those were fun.
Yeah. Like, so I think we're texting with Tommy the first play of the game where he just threw a terrible out route. He got caught, but it was very inaccurate. I was like, okay, that's why we're not Justin Fields podcast anymore. But then he just looked awesome the rest of the game. I was like, this kind of sucks.
Yeah, well, they just played to his strength. I mean, he's good at deep ball. He's good, like, not great in the middle. They didn't throw the middle that much, so ran in with him. And then on the other part of the offense, Breece Hall looked fucking really good, man.
Yes.
He was bad last year. I know. I said it. You know, I'm the Breece Hall guy. I love Breece Hall. But he was hurt last year. He was hurt. People shit on him so much.
He shit on himself a little bit.
Yeah, he did. And I just can't wait till he's on the Bears next year. That's all I gotta say.
Please bring him up. Yeah, he looked awesome. One of my notes was I put Brees Hall should get every touch because they did give Braylon Allen a few, and he didn't look good. I mean, he didn't really have much space, to be fair, but 6 touches, 9 yards is terrible. Did have a touchdown, but yeah, Brees Hall. I mean, 5.56 yards a run, and every single run was just gashing the Steelers defense. I felt like, I mean, yeah, he had a couple where he got stuffed, but like it seemed like every run was 10 yards. It felt like.
Yeah, no, he was super, super impressive. And then Jalen Ramsey looked feisty.
Yeah, he murdered Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, he did. Talk about a hospital ball. Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
Especially to end the game, dude. That's like, hey, I'm putting my presence on this team. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you're damn sure, like, you made a good decision that you traded for me.
Yeah, shoulder right to the fucking midsection. Minko would have taken out the guy's leg and broke it probably because he's a scumbag. Poor Nick Chubb. But yeah, I mean Jalen Ramsey. Yeah, he looked good all game. He put his balls on the table and was like, I'm still here.
Yeah, which I'd shit on him for sure. So, hand up, he looked really
Hey,
good.
we're accountable podcast.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think at the end of the day, if you're either team, you're probably pretty happy with the win, or not the win, but like the game in general.
Yes.
I guess if you're Steelers, you're probably like, why does their defense look so shitty? Because like you're supposed to be the best unit, like one of the better defenses in the league. But like you didn't expect it. I expected the Jets defense to be better too, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe just a weird week 1 game, but yeah, you got to be happy about your offenses for sure.
I mean, Cam Hayward finally got paid so he can feed his family, which is good. I mean, career earnings of 140 million, whatever it was. He's like, yeah, I can feed my family now. Cool, dude.
Yeah, and all he changed on his contract
His incentives.
was if they win a playoff game, he gets a lot of money. It's
like, cool.
Yeah, he definitely outplayed his hand there.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. Yeah. Last note I had, I mean, the game really did come down to, we didn't really talk about, was field goals and missed kicks, and Chris Boswell being just awesome, and Nick Folk being not awesome.
Yeah, that was the story of a few games with missed kicks. It was a bad week for kickers for sure.
Yeah, it was, and weather. A bad week for weather and kickers. I put that in one of my notes. Kickers fucking suck. That was my one big note I had. That was just a general thing that we'll get to, especially with the Falcons. Okay, next game I have here, we got Giants at Commanders. I don't need to spend too much time on this game. You can listen to me talk about Russ. Probably gonna get benched soon.
This game was on as well. This was the other game that was on.
I don't
want to go too much into it because I know Take's gonna come back and just hit me in the face next week. But I feel like he's getting unwarranted criticism after this game. I don't think he played that bad as people are saying. Like, yes, he was bad, but he wasn't like, fuck it, we gotta get rid of this guy right away.
Sure.
Their offensive line was fucking dog shit. He was getting crushed every time he threw the ball. like I'm sorry he's not hurt, honestly, at the end of that game. And
concussion juice. He's got the concussion juice. He's got the concussion juice. He cannot get concussions. Yeah, I didn't have money. I mean, that's what I said. Like, I said they aren't horrid. Like, I feel like the Giants did have good time, but they just couldn't piece anything together. I wrote Jane Daniels dummy. Oh, Jane Daniels dummy on that one intentional grounding that was just nowhere.
Like cost him a field goal.
Yeah, that's why I wrote he's a dummy. I didn't even elaborate on that note. Jane Daniels didn't look good. I honestly, like, he's fine. They won the game. He didn't look good.
I agree. I've said this at other games last year where I watched him and I'm like, he's not as impressive as people make him out to be. I don't think. Like, he's obviously very good, and like this was not a good. His stats were good. Like, he ended up with great stats, but like, yeah, he missed some throws like that. If they lost that game, should be crucified for.
Crucified's aggressive, yeah. I mean, he missed.
You know what I mean? In the media,
Terry McLaurin a bunch, yeah. Terry McLaurin was wide open in a couple where he just missed badly.
Yeah,
like for touchdowns or for like deep balls.
No, for sure, and also I didn't know he was half Japanese.
That's true. He did the flag. Yeah, the Japanese flag. I remember I saw a PFT commenter tweet out, "He's Japanese." Like, I didn't know that either.
Yeah, I don't think anyone did. To be honest with you. And then, because I noticed it too, because Aaron Jones had a German flag on his helmet.
Did he?
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know I was trying to look it up actually. What are the rules for the helmet? Like, what percent do you have to be to get a sticker? Like, you have to
yeah,
prove that? Could you say, hey, I'm like whatever, like I'm Russian?
yeah.
Can we that? Would they allow a
No.
Russian helmet?
No shot.
No, just blank.
China, Russia. I don't even know. Those are probably the
North
two
Korea.
like, well, what are the odds somebody is North Korean?
Yeah,
At
probably
that
not.
point, you're like, you know what? We'll give
Yeah,
it to you.
yeah, yeah. You
You made
deserve it.
it.
You made it. Yeah, you made it out,
Yeah,
dude. Good for
yeah.
you. My last note was, well, I had one as the Fox score bug is horrible. That was because that was the first game on I saw, and then or not Jane Daniels, and Debo Samuel. What happened? How? He
He
looked
looked
good.
good. He looked he looked a little chunky, but he still looked really good, man.
Yeah, he was fast. Fast, chunky
Yeah,
boy.
yeah. You know what? Fuck it, dude. Debo back.
Yeah, we're on Debo train.
Yeah, I think so. He looked really good. So we'll see until he proves me otherwise again, like he does every other year.
Yeah, just
uh,
wait for 2 weeks.
yeah, I feel like he has like a good year and then like 2 bad years and a good year and then 2 bad years. So this is his good year.
I think even last year he had a good first game and then it was terrible afterwards. I had him in fantasy. I was like, oh, Debo, do what a steal, and then oof,
Yeah.
not a steal in the second round. All right, we can move over to another rain fucking game. Panthers at Jaguars. This is your Urlacher upset of the week.
Fucking A, dude. Bullshit. I know I
Jaguars look
should
good.
pick. I'm so pissed. I missed the Rams. I can't believe I didn't see the Rams and didn't pick them, dude. What a dumbass. And
They
our
were
pick
were
'em,
they were they favorites or they were dogs?
the Rams were dogs.
I picked double dogs.
No,
I picked the Bills. They were dogs.
no, they weren't.
I'm pretty sure they were. No.
I don't think so.
Now look at
I think they
that.
were
Talk
small
about
favorites.
Panthers Jaguars.
'Cause that's why I thought you picked them right away.
It said Bills covered plus 1.5.
Oh, well, maybe you did pick double dogs. I thought they were not favorite.
Double dogs, give me that 10 points. I'm just
Yeah. What our pick 'em? I think I picked the Jaguars. Actually, you and Tommy pick them.
Smart.
But yeah, really not much to say about this game. Bryce Young did not look very good at all. Unfortunate for them if he's back to being shitty. You can't just bench him again.
Yeah.
Like you can't do it. That's really all I have to say with the Jaguars. Besides, Ted McMillan is gonna fucking get so many targets this year. Just gonna have, just probably might be top 5 in targets at the end of the season. Not even joking.
Yeah. Yeah, he looked good too. I mean, he caught a lot of tough balls, and yeah, I don't know if you could keep doing the snip snap like office meme for Bryce Young. Like, can you just keep benching him? Is that a lot of juice? How many times will that juice him before it's too late? I think you're probably there, but I don't know, dude. Bryce Young did not look good against a Jaguars defense that isn't like that good.
No, I mean they have an okay D line, but like their secondary and linebackers are just whatever.
And Travis Hunter didn't look like he did anything special. Definitely on defense. Offense was okay.
Yeah, I think he played more offense. I don't think he played too much defense, even though
I saw him get torched by Ted McMillan. Not torched, but like
easy completion.
yeah, it was like a 5 yard in. He like went 15 yards back.
Yeah,
That was crazy.
yeah. I guess Brian Robinson didn't really do jack shit this game either. It didn't seem like he was very involved in the offense. Which
Brian Thomas, you mean?
Involved. That's what I said.
You said Brian Robinson.
Oh, did I?
I was like, did he get traded? I was like, yeah, no. Brian Thomas, yeah, he didn't really do much. The biggest name really was Travis Etienne. Travis Etienne season back because they just traded Tank Bigsby to the Eagles now.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know if they're just gonna roll with him and the I don't know, the Tutton. I don't know, like the two guys they're just gonna roll with apparently. But Etienne looked awesome. 130 yards on 16 carries, 143 yards on 16 carries. Pretty good day.
Yeah. I think he had like a 70-yard run and didn't score. I was like,
He did.
Sad for him.
It was like the James Cook run where he got tackled at the 1 yard line somehow.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Except,
how?
yeah, I was gonna say, except Etienne, I don't even think he was close to scoring. I think he still had another like 15 yards.
That's tough. That's tough look.
Yeah. But that's really all. We don't have to talk about this game. It's just fucking Jags and Panthers. Who cares?
Except for the Jags, I think that's a positive game. If you can build on that, the team could be decent. The offense is fine, like I said. So, all right. Battle of Ohio is next. Bengals at Browns. Stinky game. Yeah, stinky.
I was already ready
Stinky.
for
Yeah, I
it. I
know.
knew you were gonna. I was
Yeah, it
gonna
was
do it
stinky
before you
game.
even said
The
Steve.
stinky game, dude.
We
Like,
got that chemistry
yeah,
going.
17-16, so like close game, but
Yeah.
like fucking terrible. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. Like, Joe Burrow was horrible. Jamar Chase didn't do anything.
Higgins didn't do anything.
Higgins didn't do anything. Joe Flacco didn't do, like, I don't know. Like, Jerry Jeudy did like one thing. I don't know. I saw he had a good catch, but that was about it. Like, there was nothing in this game. The run games didn't exist. Like, I don't know. Somehow
Cedric
the defensive mass,
Tillman.
but
That's it. Cedric Tillman, real receiver. He was good last year for a few games, and then got hurt. And it's good to see him come back and actually be good still. That's huge for him. And people are like, maybe, like say after just a few games. But yeah, he looked good. Flacco, I think, looked better than Joe Burrow, which is pretty sad to say.
yeah, I did. I mean, I remember I watched the game actually, which is the sad part. Joe Flacco did get fucked by his receivers. Jerry Jeudy
Yeah.
bobbled the ball, led to a pick, and then at the end of the game, trying to drive down the field, same thing. I forget who it was. Bobbled the ball, led to an interception. So Joe Flacco, I mean, had to have almost 300 yards. Then his 2 picks weren't his fault at all. I mean, those are off the receiver's hands. Should, if anything, incomplete, sure. Definitely not should have been interceptions.
Yeah, 100%. I had just a note. Myles Garrett basically had 3 sacks in a row at one drive in the second half.
Did he? I didn't see that.
He had 2 sacks, and then the third one he made Burrow step up, and he like tripped, and someone else got the sack. So that was one of the most dominant series for a defensive player I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Did you see him murder Joe Burrow on the one?
Yeah.
That fucking view from the camera, the end zone camera, where he wraps
Yeah.
around and just kills him. I wish I could just clip this in to the video, but like, yeah, that was. I wrote he should be charged with murder.
Yeah,
'Cause that was
whatever I said-
crazy.
yeah, I was gonna say whatever I said, what he's worth in the offseason. No, he's worth more than that.
Yes, he's so good.
Yeah. Last note. Well, I guess
Browns
no last
kicker
notes.
was the last note I had.
So bad. So bad. Hey, you missed the extra point. Okay, whatever. You missed the game-winning field goal. That's tough,
Yeah.
man. I mean, realistically, the Browns should have won this game probably 9 out of 10 times if you replay this, like how they played. Like
Yeah,
how
I
the
mean, you
Bengals-
hold
how they played.
you hold the Bengals to 17 points, which is very hard to do, and you should win that game almost every time. If Joe Burrow has under 120 passing yards and Jamar Chase has 2 catches, you win that game.
Yeah. So we'll see. I
How
guess
far were the
kind
kicks
of.
he missed?
I don't think it was that long for the last kick. I mean, obviously the PAT, so it's not that long. And then I think the same.
Oh, you missed a 36-yard field goal. Oh,
Yeah.
that's basically 2 extra points you missed.
Yeah, that's tough. Did you see one of the Browns? I think it was like a report or something tweeted like before the game that the dude was doing really good in practice. He's gonna have like a hero segment next week, and he fucking fucks up.
They were talking about, I think he hit a field goal in the beginning of the game. I need to double check that, or an extra point. And they're like, well, hey, they brought him in for this reason to, he hit a field goal in the second quarter, it looks like, it was a 50-yarder, right? So that's not bad. Or no, 45-yarder. And they're like, he beat Dustin Hopkins in preseason. You bring a kid in like this, you need the juice like that. And then he ends up missing those. And it's like, oh, that's tough. Like you said, people are on him. I guess pregame, apparently, I didn't see that. And then, during the game, even I remember hearing like, they brought him in to go against Dustin Hopkins, and he might be losing his job soon.
Yeah, we'll see if they replace him this week or give him one more.
You give him at
See how
least
he
one
does.
more, but I don't know.
I would assume so, but I don't know. Yeah, the Browns you expect to be bad, so you might be like, hey, this might be good for us.
Yeah, we get a better
We just
draft
blame the
pick.
kicker.
Yeah, we don't have a quarterback getting charged with sexual assault. That's a win for us, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Or they bring in Justin Tucker.
That's true. I guess if any team were to do it, I guess it'd probably be them. But I don't know. That'd be tough having Isaiah Bond, Deshaun Watson, and Justin Tucker on the same team.
I mean, someone's got to redeem themselves.
Yeah. And I don't think it might be Isaiah Bond. It's gotta be.
Yeah, he seems like he's doing fine. No, definitely not. Yeah. All right. Next up, more kicker woes. I kind of prefaced this earlier. Bucks at Falcons. This was a great game. I don't know if you got a chance to watch any of this. I know he said you kind of watched a little bit. Michael Penix looked awesome. Willed his team, had a play where he dove for a first down. I don't know how he stayed up. That was crazy. He like dove
I don't
and
know either.
levitated and stayed up. Had a touchdown that way too. Yeah, I mean, the Falcons had every chance to win. They have a game-winning field goal, or not game-winning field, game-tying field goal. Young Wei Koo jags it far right. I mean, that was horrible.
That was terrible.
'Cause he had a practice kick too before that, and I think Todd Bowles was pissed that he got the practice kick off. And I think he made the practice kick, or missed it left maybe, and then he missed that one way right.
Sucks, man. Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's missed a lot of kicks like that, honestly, in the past couple of years.
Yeah, he's been
So
pretty bad lately. I feel like the last like 3 years, ever since he changed his kicking. We talked about this last year, I think, in the pod.
yeah,
Like, ever since he
yeah, we
changed, he
did.
like does that weird kicking like thing beforehand. It's weird how he's lined up like directly behind the ball.
Yeah, I don't know if he has like yips or something. He's like trying, he's like trying to switch it. Like I don't know, but yeah, I mean, it's tough because I think he's one of the highest paid kickers. So like, I guess I was gonna say like, you can't get rid of him, but was he probably making $6 million? Like that's
Yeah,
nothing, you know.
probably for
So
1-2 years maybe.
yeah, so they might be looking for somebody soon, especially their team is supposed to be competitive. You can't have this kind of shit happen to you.
No. Yeah, I mean it's a division game where if you win, I mean they're probably the two top favorites for the division. So like,
For sure.
yeah, like you need to win these games against division rivals. I mean they lost last year I think because of the division. So like, or maybe they beat the Bucks, but either way like
I think
you
they
gotta
beat
win.
the Bucks twice.
Yeah,
The
and then they
Bucks imploded
still yeah
on themselves. I was gonna say
like Deshaun Watson.
no, stop.
Okay.
I was gonna say honestly, like I feel like this rivalry. I don't even know like how big a rivalry it is. Like these games have been really close the last like handful of years, man. Like every game seems to be down to the wire every single time. So as like a casual enjoyer, it's cool. I guess the same way with the Vikings and Bears, where it's like
Yeah, every game's
every game's close and the Vikings always win. It's like the same thing. The Bucks always win, even though they're like close games.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it came down to the wire, and you can mention it. Meko Buka looked awesome.
Yeah, dude, he was a fucking stud. Meka Ibuka also was like he had like a thing like pregame or not pregame, but like they released a video of like what he likes and stuff, his favorites, and I'm like, this dude just likes everything I like. Like we would be best friends.
What was he like?
I don't remember exactly what it was. They were just like just random shit that he just like.
You don't remember a single thing?
I know one, but it's a video game. Okay, I didn't want to say it. I don't remember the other stuff. It was Elden Ring. This is
Oh, okay.
game.
Okay. Like the
He
challenge.
said some TV show, maybe. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. I saw some posts floating around that maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. But apparently, he just called the last play. Like
Yeah.
scored a touchdown on.
Apparently,
He's
said it to
I'm
Mike
gonna
Evans.
house this one or
Yeah.
whatever.
He's like, fucking, I think you should leave. I'm gonna house this shit.
Yeah, he's like, we should run this play, and then they like, run up. They're like, oh yeah, I guess we should run this play, and then he just scored. It's like, for a rookie to fucking do that, like that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, especially an offense that was missing Chris Godwin, who's probably not gonna be the same, who's gonna be out for at least probably another week or two, and like, yeah, I mean, this is the one you need, and he's still Mike Evans still doing it. So like, having a rookie come in and just be Chris Godwin again, and I know people talked about him before camp or like during camp how he was gonna be good, and then he shows up 2 touchdowns, a game-winning touchdown with a minute left. Yeah, the Buccaneers offense is gonna be solid. So
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I think that's awesome. He's gonna be good.
Yeah. All right, let's move to 3 o'clocks.
All right, well here's I thought it was gonna be one of the games of the week, probably the biggest hype, and ended up being bad, poopy. Stinky. Well, if you're a Packers fan, you're pumped. Yeah, if you're a Packers fan, you're pumped. Lions at Packers. Packers dominate the Lions 27-13. That score, I don't know if it seems close. 14 points isn't very close, especially in the NFL. That game wasn't close.
No.
That game wasn't close at all.
No. I think the offensive line, the guys they lost, a way bigger impact than people are thinking.
Coaches, too.
Coaching, even though all the coaches lost this week, but hey, that's besides the point. Obviously, it's gonna take some time to get adjusted with new coaching and stuff like that. But like, they didn't look good at all, man. They just might not be the same team. I mean, it's week 1. It's hard to say that, but if you're thinking it and then they come out and do it, it's like, oh, like,
Yeah. Uh-huh. When you have like a little suspicion and they just hit it, you're like, ooh, fuck. Like they didn't run the ball well, and that's something they did in their sleep last year. and they didn't lose anyone. I mean, they lost offensive linemen. We said that. They didn't lose any of the running backs. They still have Sonic and Knuckles. What are you gonna call it? Like they still have
Hmm.
and they didn't look good. I mean, they averaged 2.3 and 2.1 respectively. Like
Yeah.
that's bad, dude. And then like I mean, receiving wise, like Jameer Gibbs had 10 catches. What the fuck? Okay,
I did see
but
that.
yeah, like I mean that's not. I mean 10 catches for 31 yards is terrible. Like that's not good. And Laporta's their best. There's no one seems open. So like if Ben Johnson was your schemer and everything, it's gonna be a tough year. And the Packers defense, they brought in Micah Parsons and their defense is solid, but like we talked about their secondary not being amazing. Other than the safeties are pretty good, but like their corners aren't that great. Like these guys should have
Yeah.
been open. I mean, the Lions beat the Packers last year a ton, so like we know they can do it, and that's tough.
Yeah. Yeah. I felt like Michael Parsons actually, yeah, impacted the game.
Oh yeah, he had three
For
pressures,
sure.
I think, a sack, and I think they said
Yeah.
forced interception, which I don't know how you determine that, but that they just gave that one to him.
Me and Tommy were talking about that yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
They snuck that in
Uh,
there, like this, then like forced interception. I was like, they probably just gave that to him. Like, how what does that even mean?
yeah. um. Yeah, and the Packers offense just looked fine, or like good, just do what
Mhm.
they had to do. So
Everyone's wide open again. Just I don't know. Jordan Love has to hit nobody. It's
yeah,
every time. Like Matt
so
LaFleur's so good.
frustrating.
Yeah, just wide open over the middle. Like, oh, there goes that guy. Oh, there goes Romeo Dubs. Like, there goes Jaden Reed. Like, just everyone's open. I don't
Yeah, Tucker Kraft. That's cool, dude.
yeah, I mean, for the Packers, they have to be the favorites in the division. I mean, they probably were a little bit before. They were kind of. I mean, I thought they were gonna be a shitty team. Then they bring Micah Parsons. Obviously, yeah, this team looks like they're gonna win. I mean, the Vikings and them are probably the two favorites now. But I don't know.
Yeah, if you were to rank how the teams performed, it was definitely probably Packers, Vikings, Bears, Lions.
Yeah,
Way low Lions.
yeah. I
Because at
don't
least
know,
the
man.
Bears probably should have won, realistically. Like, the Lions were not in this game at all.
Yeah, the Bears had one half where you're like, dude, that was a sick half. I mean, probably three quarters, right, where they were winning, and then like the Lions, like you said, from the get go, were just terrible. I mean, they give a touchdown right away. They're down 10-0 the first quarter. They get a field goal. Yeah, I mean, and then yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they can do. Like Dan Campbell just gotta work at Applebee's now forever, right? Obviously the Dan Campbell Applebee's commercials, just that's tough.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
tough. I knew that was gonna happen too. Like once you're bad and you have those commercials, you're fucked.
Yeah. You can't. You gotta know you can't do it.
No,
You gotta do something cool at least. Like some cool
anything. I
commercial.
don't know, like a fucking truck commercial or something. You can't be working at Applebee's with the headset on, dude. That's tough.
You can't be working there. You can be in the commercial.
Yeah, you can be eating like this is delicious,
Yeah.
but you can't have a headset on calling plays.
No, that's tough.
That's a
Really
tough look.
Yeah, I didn't really have any other notes on this game. If you wanna
Let
move
me see
on.
if let me double check my notes, but yeah, I think we can move on. Lions might be fucked without their coaches, and yeah, D looks scary. So that's all I said. All right, next game is the Titans at the Broncos. I keep seeing everyone say Cam Ward was awesome this game. I didn't really watch much of this game. Was Cam Ward that good? They scored 12 points.
The receivers dropped like
Did
multiple
they?
balls.
Okay.
Yeah, I was actually gonna say like I only had like two notes on this. Denver defense still good, so that's the hardest defense you're gonna fucking play. They're the best defense in the NFL, realistically.
Yeah.
So that's tough for your first game. But Calvin really dropped a fucking ball at the end that could have kept the game going or like the drive going. I don't know. I thought Cam Ward looked better than Bo Nix. That's for sure.
Oh
Bo Nix
yeah,
looked fucking dog shit, dude. A huge regression from him. And not
that's
saying
tough.
his
Dude.
defense
Bo
is that
Picks.
good.
Bo Picks is back.
Yeah, like I was watching it, I couldn't believe it. Like I was like, I thought he was gonna be good. Like I barely watched him last year, and I'm like, all right, like I can get some Bo Nix in this year, like watch him more, and now he's good.
He was bad.
Dude. Yeah, he looked
He was yelling at his
off.
receivers too. I think the tight end didn't like. It was open for like where he. I think the tight end did what he was supposed to do. He just ran the route, and then he's like yelling at him to stop. And it's like, why the fuck would he stop there, dude? Like there was no zone there, so I don't know. Yeah, he's just getting sassy with his guys, which not having a good time for getting sassy with the guys mid game. Yeah, it did not look good.
Yeah. Broncos' run game was good, a little fine, I guess. Nothing really to note there. I guess
Evan Ingram
give
looked
RJ
horrible, got
Harvey
hurt.
more.
Yeah, RJ Harvey had a big run, 50-yard run. He looked quick. I mean, they probably should have given the ball more. J.K. Dobbins looked terrible, but like, yeah, I mean, that's going to be like a passing ship eventually. I think J.K. Dobbins is going to get more carries, and then eventually, probably after like week 5, 6, kind of like last year Zeke and what's his name? And I think RJ Howard's better than that. What's his name? Rico Dowd. So I think they're going to eventually just, it happens all the time.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, there really wasn't much else in this game, so I'm cool moving on.
You're ghoul, dude. You're ghoul boy.
I know I said it, and I was like, hopefully it came out more like a cool than a ghoul.
I was ghoul, dude. Fucking ghoulish ass
I'm
answer.
straight ghouling.
Straight ghouling. All right, we have our last 2 games. I mean, this is a fucking dogfight too. Texans at Rams. Puka Nacua strong. My one word to try. Puka Nacua.
Puka is a beast, man.
Strong boy.
I don't know why people keep like not putting him as like a top receiver.
It's crazy.
Like, this isn't him. Like Devontae's here, he's gonna get less targets now. It's like no,
Yeah.
dude, just open every play. What do you want him to do?
Yeah, I mean, there's plays where Devontae's open and he still passed to Puka. And like Puka's open, Puka gets freaking shelled, gets a bloody face, possibly concussed like 3 times. Apparently not a concussion, and I think he had 12 catches or something like that. Awesome. I'll pull the exact amount. Yeah, Puka's just open, like I said, every time. Like, he was the safety blanket. He's the number 1 receiver as well. He had 10 catches on 11 targets, 130 yards. Like, that's a day.
Yeah, no, he's really good, man. Especially against like the Texans' secondary is really good. So for him to do that, or I guess just their passing offense in general looked pretty good. So I guess that defense is impressive. On the Texans side, Jesus fucking Christ, dude, their O-line.
Horrible.
They're as bad as we thought they are. That's for sure.
Yeah, we called that one. That was terrible. CJ Stroud had no time.
No. They're doing him a fucking giant disservice, man. Like,
it's crazy.
Didn't you learn from David Carr that you can't just throw out a top pick and just like, he's going to fix everything, we have no offensive line? Like, no. What are you doing? Like, you're going to ruin this guy's career. He's going to get hurt or something. He's going to... I'm not saying he's good as Andrew Luck, but you could Andrew Luck him. Like, he's just going to be hurt and just doesn't want to play anymore because your team can't protect him. And, like, they don't have a ton of weapons on offense, so, like, you just... If you literally just invest in the O-line, this could be, like, a really good team. Yes. But they just refuse to do so for some dumbass reason. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get how they just keep drafting receivers instead of, like, just... You have to just get linemen at this point. I don't know... Like, they don't have a ton of targets, sure, but, like, you give the guy some time because he's a great quarterback when he has time. And like you can say about most quarterbacks, sure, but, like, I mean, like I said, you're just having this guy get murdered. You're going to fuck his development up. I mean, he had such a good first year where you had a okay offensive line, not great still, and then you got rid of guys last year, and you got rid of more guys this year, it felt like. So, like, I don't know what you're doing. I mean, only bright side, Nick Chubb looked good, actually. I'm not going to lie. Nick Chubb looked solid. Nick Chubb, yards over expected, pretty high.
Yeah, he did. So, you know, hey, I was talking shit, so I'll eat my words.
Nick Chubb, best running back in the NFL. No. Yeah, I just don't know. I mean, like I said, the defense is so good, or it's like you just need a couple offensive linemen, man. Like, get 3 guys. I mean, that's a lot to ask for, but even 2 tackles. Do something, man. Larry Tunsil for nothing. What did he trade for?
I don't even know, dude. Nothing, probably. I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I would literally just trade all... I mean, I'm sure they don't have cash here, so I'll, like, trade all your picks to get offensive linemen. Like,
yes. You're
going to ruin the year if you don't fix this problem as soon as possible. And it's just going to be a wasted year. And what's the point?
And you're in such a bad division, like an okay division, I should say, besides Daniel Jones, best quarterback in the league. Like, you could win that division by how good your team is, like how good your defense is. If you just had an offense that could score 21 points a game, which is a lot, but, like, just be in that range, you can win every game.
Yeah.
No, not 9. Sure. And the Rams' defense is good, but 9 points is nothing.
No. It's nothing, like you said. So, I don't know. And then, like you said, like, I feel like the rest of the division looked better than they were supposed to, even. So, the division might be closer than they think, and they can't just coast. I feel like they're doing like the White Sox. We're like, well, if we won the division, it's fine. Like, we don't really need to win the Super Bowl.
So good. We looked in the playoffs against the Chargers last year, dude. Fucking easy, dude. Like, we'll beat the Jaguars, who looked awesome. We'll beat the fucking Colts, who have the best quarterback in the league. Like, we'll beat these teams. I don't know. They're what's the 4th team? Titans? But yeah, I said they didn't look. I mean, they weren't great,
the
but
Broncos,
like, yeah,
who were, like I said, could be one of the best teams, and they played. They were very competitive.
They scored more points than fucking the Texans.
That's true.
So, like,
that's true.
I mean, so I don't know. I don't know where they go from there. Yeah, if you're a Texans fan, that's a tough look because that's like
Yeah,
that's more frustrating than the Dolphins, where you know you have a good like a great quarterback, and you just can't do it.
yeah. But we can move on to the final game of the slate. 49ers at Seahawks. 49ers win. Low scoring game.
Icky
17
game,
to
but yeah,
13.
like I mean, a lot of notes here. I mean, Jake Moody might be off the team.
He is. They already cut him.
Did they actually?
Yeah, they cut him today.
It's tough. Third round draft pick, Jake Moody.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't you know
He's been
that?
terrible. In his
But a call
career.
you can call that a call by me though. He's gonna be off team, right? If I didn't know that, is that a call?
That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I think he only had he was kicking 76% in his career. It's that's so horrible.
I mean, it's terrible for a third round pick. I mean, that sucks that you get that, but even if you're undrafted, you get cut. Like he only lasted as long as he did because he was a third round pick, probably.
I agree. I guess the thing is just don't draft kickers high unless it's what's his name?
Jankowski, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they have to be Eastern European.
Yeah. And use a first rounder on him.
That's crazy,
you
dude.
know.
People don't talk about that enough.
Worth it though.
Yeah, awesome guy. Yeah, I mean this game. 49ers. I don't know where to start with this game because I kind of want to talk about it. I mean, George Kittle got hurt. That sucks. He looked good too. Christian McCaffrey looked like Christian McCaffrey in terms of they were just giving him the ball. He's hurt. Fuck it, let's give him 30 touches because they did.
Yeah.
I don't know. We had 32 touches. A lot.
Yeah. I literally wrote McCaffrey's calf healthy as can be.
Yeah. Quite a healthy calf.
Yeah. I'm worried if on both teams actually after this game. Kind of the opposite of the Jets Steelers game. I feel like the NFC West is actually, besides the Rams, is actually going to be. They look pretty bad, man. As a division, the 49ers. Yeah, you lose Kittle, and after that, their offense did not look good at all.
No.
I mean, you bring in a backup tight end. What's his name? Tonga? No.
It was
Jake Tongas. Yeah, Jake Tongas
Yeah,
makes a game-winning touchdown. Former Bear. I was looking at.
Did not know that. Really, that's actually crazy. I had no idea he played for the Bears. Former Bear legend.
Yeah, he was on the Bears in 2022. He played 4 games, had 1 target.
Really? I would not. That's crazy, actually.
Yeah, probably that year we had just infinite tight ends.
Yeah, yeah, he's rolling out every tight end in the game.
Yeah. Seahawks at the same time though, look, their defense looked solid enough. I would just say Tyreek Woolen fucking kind of blew this game, man. The last drive where they scored, Jake Tongas caught it over him. There was 2 other balls on that drive where there's just giant completions right over his head. It was like he was trying to intercept the ball every time, and they just
knock it down.
Past him.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, what are you doing?
It didn't make sense.
Yeah, he kind of fucked them, honestly. And he's supposed to be he's viewed as a top corner too. He looked terrible.
Yeah, my note was, Seahawks JSN was the only bright spot really in the offense. They're running. Ken Walker might be done. I'm a Ken Walker believer. I think Ken Walker is good. I want him on the Bears next year. No, he looks bad. I don't know if it's him or the offensive line. Yeah, we're Brees Hall. It was. I don't know his stats. He got less carries than Zach Charbonnet. He had 10 carries, 20 yards. That's. And I think he hasn't had over 50 yards, 70 yards in 7 consecutive weeks now that he's played. That's not good.
Holy shit.
Yeah, something crazy like that. Yeah, he's not looking good. So I don't know what you do with him. The offense just seems like it was JSN. JSN looked great. Now he got a lot of targets, got a lot of catches, but yeah, I said the Seahawks are going to be my disappointing team. I wrote that they are who I thought they were, but again, the whole division, other than the Rams, is pretty fucking bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that is really all the notes I really had. You kind of do feel for the 49ers because just everybody always getting hurt. How? Every year, it's just infinite guys are getting hurt.
I feel like George Kittle never gets hurt like this either. He doesn't really ever. George Kittle's injuries have always been pretty big, I feel like. And then he gets a hamstring. It was a random hamstring injury too, blocking. Crazy.
Yeah.
Ricky Pearsall did look awesome.
to note on Kittle, if anyone was wondering, they did put him on IR today.
Did they?
So
Okay.
yeah, they said he was gonna be out. The initial was 3 to 5 weeks, so I'm guessing they're just like 4 weeks, whatever.
Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, Pearsall did look good. Again, then probably the bright spot in the offense besides McCaffrey. But you can't lean on McCaffrey. How many carries can McCaffrey get a game before he breaks down? Like, maybe he has a great year. He could, but you don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. The 49ers O-line did not look very good either. Like, how good they've looked in previous years. Obviously, it's just one game, so it's hard to see, like, this is for sure what's happening, but, like, they might need to clean some stuff up because I don't even think, what's his name, looked as good as he has. I mean, he's getting old as fuck now at this point.
Trent?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do want to say that probably the 49ers window is closed.
I think so, too.
Sad, because when they played Purdy now, you said the offensive line is old and not getting better. Defensive line, I mean, still solid, but, like, And then after that, like, Fred Warner, that's probably it. I don't know the rest of their defense even. Like, it's not that great, so...
Yeah,
tough.
they drafted some guys on defense, so maybe they'll get better.
They hit,
year,
but even then, like, who knows? You're not competing with the Ravens or the Bills or the Chiefs or maybe the Broncos, but I don't know. Like, theoretically, not the Broncos or Chargers.
No.
Or the Rams, even for that matter. So why do I name AFC teams? Either way.
I just let you go. Thanks.
They're not competing with those teams though. Even if they made it to the Super Bowl.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, yeah, at that point.
Yeah, you name one AFC team, like what? And I name like 6 AFC teams. Like those guys just rattle off Super Bowl contenders.
Yeah, when you said the Broncos, I was like,
yeah, like this man's spitting. Not compete with the Packers. That's not, NFC sucks. Sorry, Eagles, I guess. Like I don't know. I don't know. Cowboys, I think, are better than the 49ers.
That might be sad. Well, I was actually going to compare them to the 49 or the Cowboys and 49ers, where it's like you pay all these guys and then eventually the checks come to cash if you don't win, man. So, yeah, it just kind of happens eventually. You can't just stay with all these players being good forever. It just doesn't happen.
Yeah, I feel like unless you have a stud quarterback like the Chiefs where you pay Mahomes, and Mahomes, I don't think he was making that much compared to the other guys. Like, you can will your team to win. If you don't have that, it's like you said, the checks catch up pretty fast, and then you have a team where if you don't have a stud quarterback that can carry you when your team's not the best, then you're pretty fucked.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, that was an NFL, man. Week 1. It's back.
I'm ecstatic, right? You gotta be happy it's back. Yeah, it was great. I mean, it was a good week. Like I said, I think some games, like every game they needed to hit. Like it's like Thursday's game was pretty good. Friday's game was pretty good, and then Sunday's slate was okay. I mean, you had a couple games in there mixed, a good witching hour, and then you get Sunday night, which was a treat. Sunday night was the game we deserved, right? Especially after the Packers Lions game, and you get that Sunday night game. It was like, oh, thank you. Really set the tone.
Even the Monday night game, if you're not.
Yeah, Monday night game was awesome too.
It was interesting, to watch. So.
Yeah, no, Monday night game was great. I enjoyed it, just regardless of, as a neutral football fan, like the game itself was spectacular, so can't really ask for much more than that, except for a Bears win.
I don't think we have anything else planned, so I'm just gonna say Illinois dub.
True, Illinois. What's their ranking now? Does that come out soon?
They're ninth.
Ninth? That's really? I thought they were gonna be higher than that, like better.
No teams lost really, so.
True. A lot of teams lost above them though, like Florida.
Florida wasn't above them.
I'm sorry, below. I don't know. I mean, ranked 16 or No, I get it. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. They were ranked. Well, they're worse.
Yeah. And then I guess probably not gonna be newsworthy, but newsworthy to Illinois fans. I think I don't know the first name, but it might be Richard. I'm just gonna call him Richard. Richard Geese donated $100 million to the Illinois. Athletics. So let's get some recruits, baby.
Let's go, dude. Let's get the fucking. Is that Richard Geese? I have no idea. Bring him in, dude. Let's get him in there. Let's get
Geese for sure.
NIL. Let's get the NIL deals rolling for Illinois players.
Yeah. That'd be cool. They're renaming the stadium after him, actually, too.
Really? Isn't Red Grange right now?
It's Memorial Stadium, and that is going to be the Geese Memorial Stadium.
That's fine.
Yeah. So
if you give $100 million, you deserve that probably.
And he's actually, this has nothing to do with football, but he actually already donated to the school for the business program like $150 million back
Jesus.
in the day.
What the fuck's this guy do?
And my monitor turned off, so I just went all black.
I saw the black dude. Yeah, fucking Richard's getting after you.
Yeah, yeah, he wants to stop talking about my investments.
Yeah, he's like, dude, fuck the tax elements. Imagine being able to just donate 150 million. That'd be pretty cool.
And then another 100 million later.
Yeah,
Like,
and it's like,
yeah,
yeah, I'm
yeah,
cool. I'm living. That's nothing to me.
yeah,
I just
yeah,
want to see some good football out there and
yeah.
some good
Like,
business.
yeah, I'm sure it's like 90% of it is football, basketball that's gonna go to, and then
Yeah, like probably give to like gymnastics.
yeah, I'm sure some of it's like just facility stuff too that they'll renovate, but like I'm sure he donated to get some players because like they're at the
Yes,
point where it's like you need to start getting actual. I don't want to say actual talent, but like
you
you
need to
could
compete with
start.
Ohio State's, Michigan's.
Yeah, like I was thinking about this the other day because Illinois is gonna be playing Ohio State in a few weeks. Like Ohio State might have more 5 stars that Illinois has like 4 stars. It's
Probably.
gotta be for sure.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, because there's so many guys that just aren't playing at 5 stars technically,
Yeah.
like red shirts and shit like that.
Yeah. So I don't know. Exciting stuff.
Real quick, do you want to recap our Urlacher? Probably should do
I
it
was
now.
gonna do it. I
Want
thought
to do it next week?
we were gonna do it when we do it for the next week, but
All right.
we
Either
can
way.
just say it. Doesn't really matter.
Yeah, we can go over it
2
again.
seconds.
But 3-0, baby.
Yeah, I believe I'm 2-1.
Yeah, you lost to upset the Panthers pick.
Yeah.
Tough.
Bullshit.
Suck it. Yeah, we'll talk about it more on Thursday, but or whenever we're gonna do a Thursday Friday pod. So yeah, next pod we'll talk a little bit of college football more than just Illinois, and just kind of briefly go over it. Preview the Bears Lions a little bit, injuries, things like that, and then we will preview the NFL Week 2 slate, just a couple notes, and then talk our Urlacher next week.
Sounds like a plan, my man.
All right, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll see you then.
Bye bye.